Good morning. Welcome back. Rowdy. Rowdy. It is But Did You Die Friday today. So, we're going to start with our warm-up. Alright, we're going to start with 10 per side windmills, and you can do this with or without weight. So again, one arm's going to go overhead. I'm going to choose my right arm to start with. My toes are going to be pointed towards the left. The wider the distance between the feet, the easier. The more narrow, the harder. Okay. Really focus on gripping with the toes. Okay, and finding balance in the foot. It will help if you find a focal point up above and focus on that, okay, because this is a lot of balance also. So with saying that, first motion that's going to happen is hips are going to push back, okay, towards the wall behind you, and then you're going to reach down as far as you can to the floor or to opposite toe or to this foot or to the knee. That's fine. Any of those options are fine. We're going to go 10 per side. All right. When you've done 10, we're going to go 5 per direction leg swings. So front and back and side to side. 5 per direction. When you're done with your leg swings, okay, the next one is gorilla squats, okay, also known as butt twerking squats, but I like gorilla squats a little bit better. So feet are going to go in your squat stance, okay. It's almost like the first part of the bear squat. It's very similar to that. Okay, so legs are going to stay straight, arms are going to stay straight, okay. You're just going to pause and then drop down into that squat. Okay, so you're hanging onto your toes the whole time, and then back up, straight legs, arms straight, drop the butt. Okay, we're gonna do 20. All right, once you've done 20, we're gonna do 20 rotations in the squat. So you're gonna twist open one way and then twist open the other way. So this would be 1, 2, and so on, but slow and controlled, okay? So while you're holding that squat position. Okay, and when you're done, a little bit of a leg burn there. Okay, when you're done, we're gonna do what's called plank tap outs, okay? And basically what it is you're gonna be in a plank position, and then you're gonna walk your hands out as far as you can and walk them back in while maintaining that plank position. So I'm gonna go 20 reps total. So you're gonna start with your hands underneath your shoulders. It's gonna be a tall plank, tall plank. Okay, from here, you're gonna walk it out and then walk it in. That's 1, 2, 3, okay, if you need to do the scaled version, it would be on the knees, okay? This would be the scaled version. So the last 5, I'm gonna do the scaled version. once you've done 20 plank tap outs, you're gonna do a few stretches and then I'll send you on your way on the workout. So we're gonna do a 1 minute per side low dragon position. Okay, so low dragon, heel is gonna stay down. Okay, so you're gonna come into that lunge position. Heel is gonna stay down. You're trying to push your knee past your toe. Okay, so that you're stretching this calf, Achilles area. Okay, back leg, you wanna try to get it nice and long. Okay, hands on either side of the foot and just hold. Okay, staying on the same leg, I want you just to push your butt back, okay, and straighten that foot. Okay, so you're sitting your butt back towards your back heel back here. Leg, try to get it straight, but if it's bent at the knee, that's fine too. If you want a little bit more stretch, more calf stretch, hamstring, you can pull that toe towards you and you'll feel it really light up back there. Duke, come here. What are you doing? Alright, go ahead and switch legs. So we're going to step that other leg through. Remember, heel down, knee past your toe, hands on either side of the leg. Back leg is nice and long. So we're trying to get that calf Achilles stretch first. Just shift your butt back, hands on either side of the leg. This is your entertainment for today. This is all day. Rest. All right. So that was the end of the warm-up. I'm going to show you guys one more time before we get started on the actual workout. Bootstraps, y'all. Yes. Oh my gosh, the comments. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's But Did You Die Friday. Leg swings. Oh my gosh. Y'all crack me up. All right. Here's your workout written on my freezer right here. I'm excited about this one. I can't wait to see how you guys do on this. But did you die? Can't wait to hear. All right, so this is going to be fun. It's going to be every 5 minutes. I'm going to go over the equipment version first, and then I'll go over the non-equipment version. So, every 5 minutes for 6 alternating sets. So total time is 30 minutes. Okay, set 1. 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to run 400 meters. If you have a rower, it's 500 meters. If you have a rower. If you don't have a rower, that's okay. Otherwise, it's going to be 5 blocks or 2 minutes of running. Roughly 2 minutes of running, give or take. When you get done, when you come back in, you're going to do 8 to 10 alternating arm devil's press. This is going to be fun. So you'll have your dumbbell, okay? Starts with a burpee, okay, all the way to the ground, okay? As you come up, one arm fast overhead. Then you'll switch. Okay, that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So you can do 8 to 10 of those. Now I put 8 to 10 just kind of gauging on time frame. So as far as time frame for this, I predicted anywhere from a minute and a half roughly to 2 minutes-ish of rest, okay? So the 400 will take roughly 2 minutes, and then the 8 to 10 devil's press could take roughly about a minute. So that's what I was gauging for as far as like time frame. You want to make sure that you have at least a minute of rest, okay? If you're getting less than a minute of rest, you either need to pull the run back a little or the reps back a little on the devil's press. So that's set 1. So from 0 to 5, okay, you're going to do set 1. Then from 5 to 10, at the 5 minute mark, you're going to do set 2, which is another 400 meter run, 2 minute run, 5 blocks, 500 meter row, whatever you got. And then you're going to do 30 to 50 double unders, okay? So 50 is for the person that easily can get 30 double unders without stopping. The 30 double under range is I might get 15 and then hit. I might get 20 and hit. Okay, so somewhere in between there is what you're shooting for on the double unders. And then again, on the singles, it's 75 to 100 single unders. Now, the 100 is for somebody that can easily do them all in a row. The 75 would be for the newer athlete that may have trouble jumping so quickly. Okay, so any of those options are fine. Again, you're shooting for that minute and a half to 2 minute rest range on that. So 0 to 5, you're doing set 1. 5 to 10, you're doing set 2. 10 to 15, you're going back to set 1. Okay, 15 to 20, you'll do set 2, and so on. Okay, so you should do 3 sets of set 1 and 3 sets of set 2 total on that. Your score on this is the time that you finish each set. Okay, so if it takes you 3 minutes to finish set 1 and it takes you 2 minutes and 50 seconds for set 2 and so on. So you'll have 6 different times that you'll turn in. If you feel like when you get to the 30-minute mark that this is just not hard enough for you, you may go another additional 2 sets, which would make it 40 minutes. Okay, That's if you want to do a little bit extra. If you don't, this is fine. 30 minutes is great. On the limited to no equipment version, okay, you're doing the exact same thing, just a little bit of a modification on some of the things. So set 1, again, 400 meter run, 500 meter row, 5 blocks or 2 minutes of running. If you struggle getting that 400 meter run, or you get that struggle getting that 200 meter, or that 2 minute run, so cut the time down. So maybe only run for 1.5 minutes, okay, or run for 200 to 300 meters. Just to kind of cut it down a little bit so that you are getting your running in, but you're not so overwhelmed with trying to make that 400. Because I believe it's 1.5 miles of running total. Okay, so if that's a lot for you, pull back the running just a little bit so that you have some rest time. So when you get back in from your run, you're going to do 8 to 10 burpee plus ground to overhead with an object. Okay. So that could be anything. I chose a plate for my ground to overhead, but you can choose anything. So what you would do is you would do a burpee and then plate to overhead. Burpee and plate to overhead. Okay, but you could do anything. You could do a dumbbell, you could do a kettlebell, you could do a med ball if you wanted to, something ground to overhead. 8 to 10 reps on that also. Set 2 is the same, running is the same. Instead of a jump rope, if you don't have one, I chose 30 jumping jacks, okay? Or you may do 75 to 100 toe taps to an object. So I'll show you a couple of different variations. So toe taps, you can do to an object, to a ledge. Okay. Each leg would be 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. 75 to 100 on those. You can also do something like this, something flat, where your feet are on either side and you're jumping towards the middle. That would be another variation of a jump rope. For my super scaled athletes, I've had them do just marching in place for super scaled if they need to do that also. But I would cut those reps down to maybe 30 to 50 reps if you're doing this one. So yeah, set 1, 0 to 5, set 2, 5 to 10, back to the top, back and forth. Again, it is 30 minutes for both. If you want to go 40 minutes, you can do an additional 2 sets, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Is there any questions? What is the scale for the run? Not funny, Jesse. So you can walk, absolutely. If you don't have a rower, I would suggest walking would probably be the next best thing. You could do, you could skip the run and do more burpees. That would be another option to do that. But I really want you guys to get out there and burn some calories. So walking, jogging, running, something like that. Yay, more burpees. Yes. So ow. I would suggest probably roughly around a minute on the burpees or so. If you wanted to do extra burpees. Yes, the row is 500 meters on that. If you have a bike, you could bike, like a bicycle. You can bear crawl. I know you love some bear crawls. That would work. Let's see, what else did I not go over? Yes, Heather, 500 meters. I knew you would like that bear crawl, Al. Oh, man. And by the way, if you guys have not tried speed walking, it is hard. It is really hard. And fact of the day that I learned it's probably a month ago or so, Jerry actually trained to speed walk. Like, you have to get her to do a video. I'm gonna call her out and say, Jerry, you have to do this video. I mean, it is like elbows high and all, like marching band, heel toe rolling. I mean, it's very impressive, very impressive. So if you've never tried speed walking, now is the time to try something new. You can even attach ankle weights. Make it harder. Go elite. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into the stretching. Okay, so make sure you wear your heart rate monitors. Some of you are wearing them, and I appreciate it because I can watch and see those. If you're not wearing your heart rate monitor because you don't want me to see, shame on you. It is But Did You Die Friday. You know that I get pure satisfaction on just watching and observing people work out. So with the videos are great, but the heart rate monitor really shows me what's going on. Clue for tomorrow. Nah, I'm not gonna tell you. Tomorrow's fun though. Debbie Norris, you will specifically enjoy this workout. I'll just leave it at that. All right, guys, so we're 18 minutes today on the ROMWOD.
This is Jeff Pressure. Thanks for joining me for today's ROMWOD. Let's get swollen flexing.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go ahead and start our swollen flexing routine in the half cell position. So once you have a seat, I want you to bend your right leg and tuck your right foot next to your right hip. And then from there, your left leg is straight out in front of you. Now, if you can either sit tall, lean back, lie back, that's completely up to your body and your abilities. Now again, we do have Jeff here demonstrating the poses, so feel free to follow along with him. But of course, find your own perfect amount, just like he's doing. This will be a simple half cell for 2 minutes. 2 minutes starting now. You are now at the halfway point. Please stay for 1 more minute. up, so please now change to either side. Our half saddle with the left leg bent, leaning back and lying back. Keep in mind this is targeting the quadriceps, the knee, the ankle, and even the toes. This will also be for 2 minutes starting now. Please stay for 1 more minute.
Duke.
Now the time is up, so as you come out of half saddle, we are going to set up for puppy dog for the next position, which will be targeting the upper body, torso, and shoulders. This puppy dog, again, will last for a full 2 minutes. As you set up very relaxed, very passive. 2 minutes to be back. You are at the halfway point. Please stay for 1 more minute. The time is up for this position. Let's now transition to a saddle for the next pose. This will be the full saddle. Both legs bending, sitting tall, leaning back or lying back. Our saddle position targeting quads, knees, ankles, and toes again. This will be for 2 minutes starting now. One more minute left for this pose. Time is up, so I want you to come out of the saddle and then move into an active down dog. We're going to use down dog in a nice backside body stretch as well as a nice active position to counteract all passiveness today. Our down dog is a strong active pose that will last for 1 minute.
Duke.
You are halfway through the down dog, so let's stay for still 30 seconds. From down dog, let's end up lying down on the ground. So however you want to get there, you are face down on the floor. Twisted cross on the right side is the next pose. Please set up for the right arm twisted cross. This twisted cross on the right arm will last for 2 minutes. change to the other side. Left side, twisted cross. This will also last for 2 minutes. 2 minutes starting now. One last minute to go for this side. Now please lie back down on the ground. Officially, this is the rebound for the routine. If you have a couple minutes, please stay for a couple minutes and just allow it to soak in. Thanks for joining us, and again, thank you, Jack, for being the person to demonstrate the poses. We do appreciate having you in the studios today. Take care out there, everyone. We'll see you next time.